It was great to be back on the autobahn and behind the wheel of this luxury electric German car. I've been test driving this Audi E-tron 55 Quattro all over Europe, finding myself in various road conditions.
Well, I made it to Germany, and the weather's not too good, but I'm in the autobahn. Let me see how fast this car will go. Acceleration is very fast. No gears, you just keep on stepping on the gas. 168, 175. And of course, you see outright there's no speed limit on your GPS and your heads-up display, but it's raining, so I have to be very cautious. But it's really solid.
This is when the Quattro all-wheel drive system shines. It gives an exceptional grip when accelerating, ensuring greater safety. The S-Line has 2 electric motors on the rear axle and 1 on the front axle, for a total of 3 motors. The first in the world for electric cars.
Even if the road is wet and rainy, it seems like the car is on a magnet on the road. This e-tron is the best on a rainy day like this.
I went for a quick recharging stop in one of the 150,000 public charging points around Europe. I always look for the HPC or high-powered charging stations, which can charge at 150 kilowatts direct current. Charging from 5 to 80% takes only about as long as a coffee and bathroom break. As I end this European journey here in Germany, I also wrap up my test drive of the Audi E-tron 55 Quattro, which I put through its paces, driving through different kinds of road situations.
In the past, it was powerful engines, bigger cars. Then they came up with more economic cars, saving fuel. Then there's the hybrid. But now, I think the future will be full electric. Here's a sample of one. Very lucky to be driving this around Europe, the Audi e-tron.
Outside, it looks very much like your typical Audi, until you look underneath the hood.
Pop the hood. And no engine. All I have are a bunch of wires.
It has a variety of cables, from DC charging to home charging.
Now, you'll have to have an RFID card because without this, you don't go anywhere. Tap it right here. Okay, authorizing. All I have to do is plug it in. It's a C, and that's a C. And there's a green light, like it's breathing and charging. Well, let me take a look at this car while I'm charging. The disc brakes are huge, and it's 4 of them because the car is pretty heavy. When you're driving very fast and you want to brake all of a sudden, it's a heavy car moving you forward, but these brakes handle it very well. I never had any problems so far.
It has 21-inch alloy wheels, matrix LED headlights with dynamic indicators, and plenty of boot space, which I didn't expect from its sporty appearance. On the road, it is solid, quiet, and refined.
As you can see, it's nice and peaceful inside. It's very quiet. There's no engine running. In fact, there's no engine really.
But of course, it's nothing short of powerful.
It's a direct drive. I have 4-wheel drive. When I want to speed up on entering the freeway, it's like never ending. I mean, I just step on the power or the throttle or the accelerator, and it just keeps on going. I'll experiment on the other aspects of driving a little bit later on the freeway. There's a drive select here. It's auto, dynamic, individual, comfort, efficiency. I think I'll just go for the comfort at the moment.
And this being an Audi, it has best-in-class tech and safety features.
And this car is like the modern airplanes, which would have a heads-up display when the weather is bad. But here, it helps you navigate. It helps you anticipate what is the next corner. Like now it says 4.3, there's a bend in 4.3 kilometers. And I'm on autopilot.
It also has a 360-degree parking system, assisted by plenty of sensors. Speaking of sensors, the lane keeping assist and adaptive cruise control all work very efficiently.
It keeps the steering wheel going back to its lane. However, if I put my signal lights on, then I can turn and pass that lane. It stops when there's a car in front of you. It will slow down. If I want to increase a little bit, it's so easy. From the cruise speed, I can put this lever up and each click will be 1 kilometer. Just in front of me, there's a construction ahead. So what does it do? It stops, it slows down on its own without me stepping on the brake. So we're down to 46 kilometers an hour. And if they speed up, it automatically speeds up as well. It adapts to how traffic is. So if you take a look, airspeed will automatically stay to the side. But then it says 70 and it goes on its own to 70. And it stays that way until it has to stop.
All of its systems work together to help you drive as economically as possible, making sure your drive range is used efficiently. Having driven from Paris to Belgium, the Netherlands, and Germany, I can say that the public infrastructure for electric charging is already catching up. So there's no reason for range anxiety. These are very big strides in automotive technology, and I am glad to get to see and experience it all in my lifetime.